going on, guys? It's Pete from Kilo 1 back with you today with another gun review. Now, no guys, it's been a while. Things have been crazy, work has been crazy, but we're getting a house built for us that we should be moving here shortly. So we're on the last legs of the whole contract and building and everything. The house is basically almost built, so things have been nuts. We'll be moving here shortly, so this place that we have is a really small office. We live in a really small house right now, so as we expand, we're gonna have our own office. We'll be doing a lot better videos. We'll have our own setup and everything, so the quality of videos is going to go up. So bear with us, just stick around. Guarantee you going forward that the quality of our video is going to be a lot better. Alright, so today guys, we're going to be looking at this new purchase. What I purchased here is the Savage A17. Now, this is a 17 HMR, and it's a semi-auto. So we're going to talk a little bit more about this, and why this was a success in the beginning, kind of fell off, just like all the other guns when they first entered the market and they were a big hype, and they kind of die off by themselves, and that's just a ritual of everything. But we'll go ahead and take a look at what goes into this, why it was successful, rather than other companies that tried the concept that kind of failed. And guys, bear with me, there's some background noise. Like I said, we live in a small house, and you're going to hear the kids yelling and screaming in the back, so just bear with us. Going forward, it's going to be a lot cleaner and better. So we'll be looking at this, and that was the Savage A17 semi-automatic 17 HMR rifle. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Alright guys, what I really do like about this is look at this wood right here. Well, it's basically a laminate. It is absolutely stunning, and it has a thumb hole here. I really do like that on my precision rifles. You get to hold the rifle a little bit better, and it becomes a little bit more sturdier. Now, this is a bit heavy. I believe it's about 8 pounds, just because of the bull barrel, and it is fluted, and it is a floating barrel. So basically what that means is there's nothing touching this barrel from the lug right in the back, right by the chamber. So there is nothing touching this. It increases accuracy. So by it being free float, it doesn't touch the stock at all, and it increases basically the harmonics of it. It does come with the trademark trigger that Savage has, basically an Accu trigger, and it's fully adjustable, and we'll show you how to adjust it. A really big handle right here to action your rifle, or to pull the slide back. Really fat handle right there, so you grip it fairly easy. On this rifle, I put a Vortex Crossfire 2. It's a 4x16 scope on here. I do like the 4x16 and 17 HMR because you could touch things around 200 yards, sometimes even 250, depending on how good of a shot you are. So I really like a little bit more power than just, obviously everybody knows Vortex, a very well made scope, stands by their product, excellent warranty. But this is just a cheap bipod that I had laying around. Also, it does have a rotary magazine. Now, the rotary magazine, personally, I like it a lot better. It feeds a lot better, but the A17s earlier on had an issue with this, a really big issue, a feeding issue, where it wasn't picking up the rounds, and then the failure to feed. So it looks like they corrected it. I seen some other information on forums and stuff like that, and how to put it in properly so you don't have that issue. But so far, what I've read is that issue is fixed. It does have a bolt holdback right here that you have to manually actuate. So it's this button right here. So you pull it back, pull back the slide, hold in that button, let go of it, and it locks open. All right. And of course, guys, all my firearms are unloaded. Nothing in the chamber. So the rotary magazine. Now this, see, I was playing with one earlier. You kind of have to, or older one of their first ones that they pulled out with. You kind of have to strip some of their magazines. Now this one is a lot better. It just pops right out. And I think they made this groove a little bit deeper so you could actually pull this out. And also you could actually tilt and push in your magazine. Now that's why I heard the proper way of doing it. So there's no gap and you're not pushing up. But look, it sits firmly. On other videos and other older models, you actually had a little bit of play in your magazine. You could actually push in. And that was the biggest issue of not catching the next round. So if I push in like this, it's not going to go forward. If I push to the rear first and then forward, it'll click right in. I think that was a big issue that they corrected. There's an AccuTrigger right there. They say it is adjustable. I believe between 5 pounds and 2.5 pounds. I don't really think it's 2.5 pounds. There is a wall but it's not. It's a clean brake, but there's still a wall. You can feel that wall when you're pressing down, but I don't feel like it's 2.5 pounds. Now I don't have any gauge to actually gauge the trigger or any device to gauge the trigger. I should purchase that, but I don't have that currently. Very, very nice stock. I really do like this stock, this laminate stock. It feels so great. It looks great, and also comes pretty rubberized, so it can get right on your shoulder. Obviously, there's not really a recoil to this, but really, really cool firearm that Savage made. Now, the whole issue earlier on. Before I do that, and I really did like this. This stippled right into the stock, right here. It's the A series. So the issue that they had earlier on is I read that some of the casing were ripping open or had cracks in them. Basically, probably overpressured, because what this is and what other gun companies failed about the 17 HMR is that the 17 HMR in the rimfire world is high pressure, believe it or not. Obviously over the 22 and over, believe it or not, the 22 mag. It has a higher pressure, chamber pressure, because it is shortened 22 mag with a 17 HMR that is necked. So what ended up happening is they had to delay the blowback. So all these go off a blowback system, just like the 22 LR. That's why anybody can make a semi-auto 22 LR. The chamber pressure is not that high, and it's just a simple blowback, and it worked great on 22s, even 22 mags. On this was the biggest challenge. How they corrected it. If they make the chamber if they made the chamber where a straight blowback, what would happen is all the gases won't leak. Premature eject that round, and that could cause a catastrophic failure to the system because of the higher pressures, and also potentially you could get hurt. So what they did is there's a locking lug right in the back right here. You guys can't see it, but it's basically a delayed locking lug. So what ends up happening is just for a slight millisecond, when you're shooting this, it gets delayed. Now that lets all the pressure go out, and it stabilizes it, and then it ejects the round. So when you shoot it, you guys can't tell. Like I said, it's just a millisecond, or even a fraction of a millisecond. It delays that ejection. And what ends up happening is all the pressure is built up, could escape down the barrel, and then it could safely eject the round. Now, there's other companies out there that were trying the same concept as Savage, where they wanted to do a 17 HMR that's semi-auto, but have failed. Savage is the only company that actually successfully brought this out, marketed it fairly okay. I mean, it's kind of dying down. People are not really buying a whole lot of these. I mean, they are kind of expensive. I mean, this one I believe retails around $649. We'll get the specs here in a second. This one is about $649 or $659 retail price with the void stock and everything, without the scope and without the bipod. The retail is fairly high. People who want 17 HMRs, or maybe they'll look into the 93 A17, which I traded in for this. I felt like this was a little bit of an upgrade, but also the A17, which is Rossi's entry level, really cheap, but obviously it's still a decent rifle to plink around with. So you're kind of getting towards the higher end, of like 17 HMR, the higher end rimfire rifles that are not customs, that are not custom made. So it is it is a great rifle, a little higher price. I mean, it's not like it's a CZ. Some of those CZ rifles are really good. We're kind of approaching the CZ range and pricing here, but what you get is absolutely amazing. I'll show you guys how to adjust the trigger. It's fairly easy. So exactly, the SKU on this model is, if you guys want to look it up, is 47005. You can look it up right on savagearms.com. So I was wrong with the MSRP. The MSRP is $689. You could right now, with everything that's going on in the retardedness, you're looking at prices kind of close to MSRP. You're looking at $649, $639. I believe I got this for $649. But you're also looking at them a lot higher than this, around $750, $800 range. It was kind of dumb. I would not pay that much, guys. Just wait. But it has a 22-inch barrel. That is free floating. So it has carbon steel. Nothing too special, but it's a bull barrel. All right, that's pretty cool. The capacity on the rotary is 10 rounds. I know they have. I believe it's Butler Creek that sells 25 round magazines for $26 to $40 range. I'm gonna try to pick one of those up. So length of pull is 13.5 inches, basically from the stock all the way to the trigger. That's not bad. I mean, some of the smaller shooters can shoot this, not bad at all. Overall length from buttstock all the way to the barrel is 41.5 inches. Twist rate is 1 in 9. So it is a fast moving round. That means that you can accurately fire the 20 grain bullets out of here too. I've seen forums or read about this. It loves the 17 grainers, which basically all Savages do. But I heard this gun is super, super accurate. We're gonna have to test that out, guys. Just bear with us. We're going through a heat wave. It's been like around 106 degrees out here. No humidity, but the sun is straight beaming at you. So just bear with us. We're gonna do a really nice shooting review of this. Shooting a couple of targets and maybe some whistle pigs out here. And then to the receiver finish, it says that it's high luster. The color is black. The receiver is carbon steel, and the stock color in this is gray. Stock finish is satin. I mean, it's really smooth. Obviously, it's a type of gloss, but it is a wood laminate. Like I was saying before, guys, if you could tell, it's definitely a fluted barrel here. All right. Overall, on the rifle, also, it goes in with the barrel harmonics, basically making it a little bit accurate. So it has a hard chrome bolt with oversized bolt handle. Obviously, I love the bolt handle. It's really big, so you can actuate the receiver and the slide so much easier. You catch onto it, you'll feel it right, even with your offhand. So like I said, fully adjustable trigger. I'll show you guys that in a second, but let's go ahead and take a look at the contents that come in the box. Alright, run-of-the-mill bag. Our Bugio. So you get your normal lock that nobody cares about. And your ear pro. No. It comes with warranty cards, and it comes with a cool Savage sticker. Everybody knows that I love stickers. I'm a little kid. And then also, it comes with this nifty tool that has like a weird angle to it. Now, this is how you change it, or how you adjust your trigger. I'm pretty sure on other Savages, you actually have to take it apart to adjust it. But here's how we're going to do it. So you guys see there's a little cutout or a drilled hole right here in the bottom of the trigger. So the trigger guard and the trigger itself, you line this up, push it all the way through, like that. On the trigger, what you do is you go lefty. All right. So you go to the left if you want to increase it. You go to the right. If you want to get closer to the 2.5 range, if you want to get closer to the 5 pound trigger, you go to the left. Pretty simple. nifty tool. At least you guys don't have to take it apart. Makes life a lot easier. Like I said, guys, absolutely amazing. This might be my favorite rimfire here by Savage, or rimfire in general. Probably my favorite rifle and rimfire, which I do have a couple. Also, my favorite round is a 17 HMR. Absolutely, hands down, one of my favorite rounds. That's just me, my opinion. We'll be coming out with more gun reviews here. There's a couple more things I want to show you guys. Like I said, just bear with us. We'll be coming with more gaming videos. We just started playing DCS World. I know it's old game, but we're just started playing that, so we'll be making another review of that and then doing some dumb stuff like we usually do. But stay with us. I promise we will be coming out with a lot more content. It's just been crazy, absolutely crazy. And then with our new house being built, we're having our own office and layout where the video quality is going to absolutely go up from here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for coming along, checking out the Savage A17 with us and 17 HMR. Please like, subscribe, join our family. There's a Patreon down below if you guys want to help out with the channel. I mean, this is all viewer funded. We don't get any money from anybody else. I still work a full-time job, and so does Justin. So there's a Patreon down below. Hit like, subscribe, and hit that ding-dong button to let you know when we come out with these videos. But we love you, and freedom on.